from ABC7 Chicago. This is Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7.
It is game 2 of a makeup day-night doubleheader. This is our regularly scheduled contest. And the Cubs honoring the Hall of Famer Billy Williams, who recently turned 80, a surprise birthday party for number 26 here at Wrigley Field. Dodgers and the Cubs coming up. The Dodgers engineering a thrilling 4-3 comeback win in game 1. Welcome to Cubs baseball here on ABC7. Along with Jim DeShays, I'm Len Casper. Kind of a kick to the gut for the Cubs, who gave up 2 in the 9th in a 4-3 Dodger win. More on that a little later, but we'll get right into our Goodwill pitching matchup. It's lefty night tonight.
Yeah, lefty night. A couple guys that feature very good curveballs. Rich Hill coming off the disabled list. He's been on the DL twice already this year. That's kind of the story of his career. When healthy, he can be very good. Mike Montgomery, how about the job he has done? Moving into the rotation, he's made 4 starts now, 2-1 with a 1.14 earned run average.
Our matchup brought to you by Goodwill. Amazing finds only at Goodwill. It was a wild ball game earlier today as the Cubs were able to come back trailing 1-0 early. They led 3-2 late, but Justin Wilson filling in for closer Brandon Morrow, unfortunately unable to hold the lead. So the Cubs have dropped 4 of their last 6. The Dodgers, one of the hottest teams in baseball. Game 2 of this doubleheader coming up next. Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is being brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. By Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. By Mattress Firm. Go to mattressfirm.com to see how far your budget can stretch. By your local Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Test drive a Hyundai today. And by Southwest Airlines. Low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency.
America's Best Value Summer Event is going on now at Courtesy Kia in Moline. Right now, you can choose Optima or Soul for just $149 a month. Take home 2 Kia Fortes for just $222 a month total. Or just take 1 if you don't need 2. This Sorrento is $169 a month. Or drive this Sportage or Nero for just $179 a month. And they all come with America's Best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. America's Best Value is at Courtesy Kia in Moline.
Folks say a bad day on the golf course is better than a good day at work. But at Zeglin's, we're not so sure about that. Our staff will assist you with their knowledge and passion for appliances. Your kitchen and laundry room are our home course. Let us help keep you out of the rough. Zeglin's, your hometown, our hometown.
Today, we're finally getting our bathtub redone. We weren't happy with it.
Oh, we didn't want the headaches of demolition.
Or the days without our bathroom. Then a friend told us about Bath Fitter and their unique tub-over-tub process. There's no demolition, and they install in as little as a day. They also have a seamless wall for a watertight fit. And Bath Fitter has a lifetime guarantee. What a difference. Finally, a bathtub I love.
Call today for our best offer.
With interiors carved from centuries-old naturally felled trees and reclaimed barnwood, the Treehouse Pub and Eatery offers a unique and relaxing atmosphere to grab a bite and hang out with friends. We feature fresh-grown organic produce from local growers. Build your own salad or try an authentic wood-fired pizza, a selection of prime rib burgers, or one of our many other menu options. And to quench your thirst, choose from one of our 75 ice-cold beer options. We'll have you feeling like family in no time. So grab your friends and head to the Treehouse Pub and Eatery in Bettendorf today. Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart.
Tonight's HD broadcast is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. Young Cub fans getting autographs from their heroes as they take the field. And a hero for many Cub fans from many generations as the Cubs are honoring Billy Williams. He'll sing the stretch with his family tonight. And let's check out the Dodgers lineup, brought to you by Fix Auto. Call 1-800-INFO-FIX for the nearest location. Fix Auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident. Taylor, the shortstop, leads it off. Hernandez getting the start in Game 2 in center. Matt Kemp in left, putting together a terrific year. Muncy will play third. That'll be his fourth defensive position of this doubleheader. Puig in right. He hit 8th in Game 1. Bellinger at first. Forsythe at second. Austin Barnes, the catcher. And the pitcher, Rich Hill, batting 9th.
Here are the Cubs defensively. Kyle Schwarber is tied for the league lead with 7 outfield assists. He's in left. Almora Jr. center. And Ian Happ slides over and plays right here in the nightcap. Bryant Russell, third short. Javi Baez did not start Game 1. He came off the bench, had a knock. Rizzo plays first. Contreras behind the plate. And Mike Montgomery out there in the starting role for the 5th time. Overall, he's 2-2 with a .331. But as we noted in our open, as a starter, 2-1 with a 1.14 earned run average. He's been absolutely brilliant.
Your umpires, Brian Gorman, the crew chief, did not work Game 1. Chad Whitson, Adrian Johnson, and Jeremy Rehack are on the bases. And they did work the opener. Here we go. Montgomery to Taylor. And it's a strike. Game 2 of a 7-game season series that will be finished by next Thursday in Los Angeles.
Storyline from Game 1, missed opportunities for both clubs offensively, a ton of walks and a bunch of strikeouts. That's not likely with Montgomery out there, ground ball pitcher.
Weather at first pitch is brought to you by Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons. 68 cool degrees. A little bit of a shift in the wind compared to Game 1. Cross breeze from left to right. Yeah, each team walked 8 men in the opener. 24 combined left on base, a combined 4 for 26 with runners in scoring position.
That's how you play a 3-hour and 46-minute 4-3 ball game. There's a lot of traffic, but not a lot of runs.
So with the loss, the Cubs dropping a half game behind Milwaukee. The Brewers have an early 3-0 lead in Pittsburgh. Jesus Aguilar with a first inning 2-run homer. And we will keep you posted throughout the evening. Dodgers a game and a half behind Arizona. The Diamondbacks are in Anaheim tonight. Former Cub Felix Pena will start for the Angels. That'll be his first major league start. And a base hit. Taylor is on. And a big turnaround first. He'll stay with a single. Dodgers put the leadoff man on a bunch in Game 1.
He worked a tough at-bat here and finally got the pitch to his liking, put a good swing on it. Last year was really the first year that Taylor had a chance to be an everyday player, and he had a very nice year. The numbers down a little bit so far this season.
So 7 of the 10 innings in this doubleheader, the Dodgers have had the first batter reach base. Kike Hernandez playing center. 0 for 1 off the bench earlier today. 10 home runs, one off his career high set last year. Rizzo holds Taylor. Here's the pitch by Montgomery. Lifted to left. And grabbed by Schwarber. So 1 away now, Matt Kemp, 0 for 3. And after his third at bat, got ejected by home plate umpire Trip Gibson, who is not working game 2, one of 3 Dodgers to get the thumb. His manager, Dave Roberts, and then later, Yasmani Grandal.
No, I assume Kemp would have been scheduled to play the nightcap even had he not been ejected, but he's had a lot of hamstring issues, and I'm sure Dave Roberts will keep a close watch on him. The second game of a doubleheader, you always worry about things of that nature.
He joked after the game. He said, we won because I got kicked out. I allowed Kyle Farmer to pinch hit in the 9th. Caught by Almora on the track. And that'll send Taylor back to first base. Hooters hot play of the game brought to you by your Chicagoland Hooters. And the Dodgers had issues with Gibson's strike zone all afternoon. There's one. There's another. And then here's the third ejection. As Keith Hernandez might say, ejected. One strike on Max Muncy.
That's the
yeah, it was rejected. Yeah. Clyde Frazier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keith?
The mustache.
Yeah.
The hair dye thing.
Muncy playing third base. He played second, first, and left in game 1. 0 for 2, but he walked 3 times. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams getting an extra player for game 2. And both teams adding a relief pitcher, Justin Hancock. The right-hander is in the Cubs bullpen. Brock Stewart is in the Dodger bullpen. He went.
Montgomery's 4 starts. He has gone 5 2/3 innings the first one scoreless. Then the next 3, 6 innings each time, allowing just 1 earned run each time. And would love to get him through 6 here at least, and maybe even into the 7th. Brandon Morrow is down. Strope would not be available for game 2.
Swing and a miss. Leadoff single, but then Montgomery gets the next 3. And the Cubs are coming up against Rich Hill.
You better sit down for this. You're going to get up to 40% off original MSRP on your next pre-driven vehicle. Yes, you. Yes, up to 40% off original MSRP. Only during Green Buick GMC's May pre-driven vehicle sale. Over 300 pre-driven vehicles to choose. Get up to 40% off original MSRP on 2017 LaCrosses, Envisions, and Cruises. We have over 30 in stock. Up to 40% off original MSRP on LaCrosses, Envisions, and Cruises. This month only at Green Buick GMC. Driving the Quad Cities for over 27 years.
Green, gotta go to Green.
Get ready for Family Dollar Days Mondays. The Family Credit Union and WHBF-TV invite you to take part in 6 unique and fun opportunities. Every Monday this summer, enjoy dollar admission at the Family Museum, Putnam Museum, Quad City Botanical Center, Red Hawk First Tee, Moline's Riverside Aquatic Center, and 2 Quad Cities River Bandit baseball games. Make sure you visit FamilyCU.com/fun for times and a word of the week. Family Dollar Days Mondays, brought to you by the Family Credit Union and WHBF-TV.
Does that say monthly connection charges?
Again? Let me see.
Other carriers pull the wool over your eyes, charging up to $20 per month per line for connection charges.
Unbelievable.
But U.S. Cellular has no monthly connection charges. Don't get the wool pulled over your eyes. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees, like connection charges on iPhones or Apple Watch.
Tomorrow at Checkers, the 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at Checkers. The 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at any one of the Quad Cities Checkers locations. Tomorrow at Checkers, the 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at Checkers. The 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at any one of the Quad Cities Checkers locations.
Now the Cubs Southwest Airlines starting lineup. Southwest Airlines, low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency. Bryant leading off both games. Baez back in the starting lineup. Came off the bench in game one. Almora, Rizzo, Contreras. Addison Russell in a really nice stretch. Schwarber, Happ, and Montgomery rounded out. And ex-Cub Rich Hill making his first career regular season start against the Cubs, even though he's faced them twice in the postseason. And he's not waiting around.
Well, he's made 6 starts, a couple of stints on the DL, most recently for blister issues. He's 1-2 with a .620 earned run average. They're getting .303 against him.
Not a hard thrower. You'll see that curveball a lot, and it's a pitch that has made him a lot of money and has also cost him some DL time due to blisters.
And he's had other physical maladies over the years. Here are the breakdown on his pitches. Fastball heavy, curveball usage, and the other secondary stuff not so much. Changeup, slider, occasional cutter, but this really leans heavily on that fastball curveball combination. He'll move the fastball up and down in the zone and then snap off that good curveball. That's the one the hitters are most concerned with.
2-2 to Bryant, and he got him.
Let's check in with the Dodgers defensively. You see Kemp in left again. Hernandez makes the start in center. Puig with the big arm in right. Muncy's been all over the place today. Taylor, Forsythe up the middle. Bellinger ended up playing a little center field in game one. Barnes does the catching here in the nightcap.
Baez swings away and lofts to right, where Puig will run it down. Looked like a pretty routine play, and it just kept on carrying.
And maybe some carry towards the right field corner here tonight.
Yeah, the wind's got to be blowing toward right. Billy Williams night. Here's Almora with 2 outs. Breivik Valera, utility man, was sent to the minors to accommodate Hill's return to the active roster.
And works from the third base side of the rubber. Likes to, as I mentioned, go up in the zone with a 4-seamer. That's a good yacker there.
Your Subaru keys to the game presented by Subaru. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Yeah, boy, they'd like to get some length out of Montgomery here tonight. The dangerous curves. Both guys feature that curveball, and lost opportunities. The story of game one. Left 13 on in the ball game, 10 through the first 5 innings.
Full Monty. I'm going to say that's nearing a Hall of Fame key to the game. It's been used before. I like it.
Could have gone with 3-card Monty. Monty Hall.
You can't go wrong with full Monty.
Monty Python. Here comes Uncle Charlie.
Roll foul to third.
Speaking of Monty Hall, and let's make a deal, there's speculation out there that the Diamondbacks and Orioles are having Manny Machado conversations.
Really? Hill's last start before he went to the DL lasted just 2 pitches. That was pitching in Game 2 of a doubleheader in Washington back on May 19th, so he missed exactly a month. And he's been on the DL a lot. And the blister problem just hasn't gone away. On the ground to Muncy. And Hill with a quick 1-2-3 first inning. Scoreless tie after an inning.
It's Summer Super Saver Days at Mills Chevrolet. Save over $16,000 off a new 2018 Silverado. Over $16,000 off with payments from $199 a month at Mills Chevrolet in Davenport.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original handcrafted steak burger and our always delicious hand-dipped milkshakes. Steak burgers and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake.
There's an old saying, you only have one life to live, so I'm making the most of mine. I enrolled at Blackhawk College. The advisors helped me register for classes, and financial aid made it affordable. And my instructors really cared about my success.
Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working toward a bachelor's degree, Blackhawk College has the program that's right for you. Registration for fall classes is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Blackhawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
The Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event is going on now at Kimberly Car City in Davenport. That means you can drive this Chrysler Pacifica and save $6,500. You can also save a whopping $15,000 off this Ram 1500 Bighorn. This Ram Express is just $199 a month. Drive Jeep Cherokee for just $219 a month. Or take $10,000 off Chrysler 300. Don't miss the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event at Kimberly Car City in Davenport.
Not again.
What, honey?
It's backed up again.
It's time to call Right On Time. They are fast, affordable, and will beat any competitor price. Available 24/7, so pick up that phone and call Right On Time today for all your sewer and drain cleaning needs.
It's Summer Super Saver Days at Mills Chevrolet. Save up to $6,000 off a new 2018 Equinox. Over 100 to choose from at up to $6,000 off with payments from $98 a month at Mills Chevrolet in Davenport.
Dodgers bat in the second inning against Mike Montgomery, making his 5th start in the place of Yu Darvish. And a strike on Yasiel Puig. I'm sure disappointing for Darvish. Not only is he on the DL, but missing a chance to face his former team in this series. And Brandon Morrow, as JD mentioned earlier, with a back issue, not available in this doubleheader, and I'm guessing he won't be available tomorrow either. Puig doubled, walked, drove in a run in Game 1. Overcast skies. We are expecting some rain a little later.
Well, with Montgomery pitching, Dave Roberts has gone heavy right-handed with his lineup tonight, and so that may mean important opportunity for Bass or Farrell, somebody like that. Hancock has been called up to fortify the bullpen here for Game 2.
And a leadoff walk. And let's check in with Dion. Hi, Dion.
Oh, hey, guys. Well, after a disappointing loss in the midst of a rather long work day, the Cubs did their best to stay loose between games. They played video games, grabbed a bite to eat, tried out the new dartboard. Chris Bryant said he was actually going to get a haircut, though he must not have had time to run to Sport Clips because I honestly could not tell. Either way, this group always loves to hang out together. They certainly are in good spirits down here in the dugout, staying loose on a doubleheader day that makes them all feel like kids again. But I'm dying to know, Len and JD, what'd you do with your 3 hours?
Well, it went by fast.
No doubt.
I have to tell you, I went down to the field, did my radio thing with Jim Hickey. We grabbed some dinner, and all of a sudden, we're ready to do game 2. How about you, JD?
I watched Godfather 1 and 2. I went for a walk around the ballpark. Closed my eyes for a few seconds. And I just lamented how game 1 got away. I was up here just pulling my hair out.
1-0 on Cody Bellinger. And by the way, if you're wondering if Chris Bryant actually did get his haircut at Sport Clips, he did get the MVP treatment. It's in his contract.
He looks well groomed. Could have been.
It was a little low, according to Brian Gorman.
Montgomery had a high 3/4 delivery. Quick arm action. Ball gets on the hitter quicker than they anticipate. You look at his numbers, left-handed batters hitting .254 against him, righties .207. And at first glance, you think, well, he's a reverse split guy. He's been better against righties than lefties, and he has. But a lot of times, you know, as a left-handed pitcher, the only left-handed batters you face are the really good ones. So sometimes that can be a deceiving statistic.
So, consecutive walks to start the second.
Yeah, and that pitch appeared to be good. And, you know, Gorman didn't give him that one right at the knees in order to give him that one at the top of the zone. And as a pitcher, you'd like to give one of them. And according to our graph there, that one was plenty good. But you know, that look right there, when you see catcher reaching up for it, you don't anticipate getting that one.
And you have to amend your statement. Pitchers want both. They'll take one.
Yeah. That's true.
0 unacceptable.
Yeah, that's right, because you want them all, and then you'll start to negotiate down from there. You got to give me one of those, Brian.
One strike on Logan Forsythe.
It's almost a freebie, that to Forsythe. He rarely swings at the first pitch.
That's a base hit. Runners had to hold on the line drive to make sure it got through, which it did. And they are in business at the bottom of the order. Bases loaded with 0 outs. And it'll bring up the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Forsythe, good contact guy. It's always been his MO. Spray the ball around the field, hit it on a line.
Barnes with the leadoff walk in the ninth off Justin Wilson, and later scored the game tying run. Cubs play their infield at double play depth. Strike one.
And this is where that ground ball rate for Montgomery could really pay off. That Hill, the pitcher, on deck.
Taken low. Two walks and a single, setting things up for the visitors. Swing and a miss.
If he's looking for a strikeout, a lot of times it's curveball or changeup. Both good swing and miss pitches for him.
Good knockdown by Contreras.
That's the old, I don't want to make a mistake and hang it. Spiked the breaking ball.
Fortunate it didn't hit Barnes on the bounce. Called strike 3. Well, that's big with a pitcher coming up to get that first out without a run scoring.
Yeah, fastball looked like it was just off the outside edge, but Gorman rings him up.
The pitcher, Rich Hill, 0 for 6 this season, 107 in his career, and has not laid down a lot of bunts. And he takes ball 1. Missed way off the inside. So 2-0 on the pitcher with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I think Hill would be in take mode right now.
Also guessing Montgomery's just going to pump a fastball here.
He's in channel it down the middle mode.
Two and one. Mike's got a birthday coming up July 1st. He'll turn 29. Rich Hill is 38. He grew up as a pro baseball player in the Cubs chain.
It could have been, and now this becomes a difficult pitch to execute just because of the you start to think negative. Bases loaded, opposing pitcher up there. You're one pitch away from walking in a run. You have to unclutter your mind and don't guide it. Go ahead and let it go. Throw it right through Contreras.
Slash foul to left. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised he was even swinging there. And you see that more now. It used to be with, unless you were a really good hitting pitcher, counts like that, you would be in take mode, especially again with Montgomery getting so many ground balls. Dave Roberts, the last thing obviously he wants to see is this inning end right here with a little routine ground ball off the bat of his pitcher.
He's got Taylor on deck. He wants to make sure he gets a plate appearance. And strike 3. So 2 gone. And it will be Taylor. And this stat of the game is brought to you by Mattress Firm, where your budget stretches further. That's 5 innings, 0 or 1 allowed in the first 4 starts of a season. And it hasn't happened very often in Cubs history. 4 times since 2006, and previously Hippo Vaughn back in 1919. Three on, 2 down. Taylor takes a strike. Mike is from Southern California. Attended William S. Hart High School in Santa Clarita, which has been a baseball factory over the years. High fly ball to left. This is going to get him out of it. Schwarber makes the grab. Still 0-0 in the second.
In the Quad Cities area, there's pizza, and then there's Maria's Pizza, your best bet for authentic Chicago-style pizza. Treat yourself to a variety of gourmet deep dish masterpieces and other homemade favorites, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients available. Family-owned and operated, Maria's offers big city flavor with a friendly small-town atmosphere. It's a delicious slice of Chicago right here in your own backyard. Stop in, or better yet, call about our expanded delivery area. Don't settle for ordinary pizza. We'll see you at Maria's Pizza in Kelowna.
Two bulls were fighting. Bam, hit the truck.
I could feel the barbed wire was just digging into the paint.
Another ding, another scratch. It'll just be another chapter in the story.
Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT pickups when you finance with GM Financial. That's $9,000 on this Silverado All-Star. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Tomorrow at Checkers, the 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at Checkers. The 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at any one of the Quad Cities Checkers locations.
Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart. We're going to get into your mind.
This doesn't look like any magic trick we've ever seen before. You fooled us.
Penn and Teller Fool Us. Summer premiere this Monday at 8, 7 Central.
Famous Dave's caters award-winning barbecue delivered to you.
Hey, Cubs fans, celebrate your 4th of July with us and America's pastime at baseball's most majestic ballpark as the Cubs welcome in the Detroit Tigers for an interleague matchup July 3rd and 4th. Good seats are still available. Get your tickets at Cubs.com. Couple of matinees, middle of the week.
Tigers right now playing good ball. Won 5 in a row. Just a game below 500, 3 behind Cleveland.
Rizzo first pitch swinging. Hernandez in center for the first out. Brings up Wilson Contreras, who pinch hit in the opener, went 0 for 1. As Chris Jimenez got the start. Lots of other action. We'll keep you posted as the night moves along. And some baseball news. Hunter Strickland, who's been closing for the Giants, is going to miss 6 to 8 weeks. He broke his pitching hand punching something, an inanimate object, after blowing the game last night.
It's never wise. And the Giants have had all kinds of, baseball injuries, and that's kind of self-inflicted. Has that funny delivery, the way that back leg comes through. A little recoil action. 6'5", 220, as Len mentioned, 38 years of age, can really spin the ball, both the four-seam fastball and that sharp curve ball.
And ball 4. He had some walk issues earlier in his career.
Gives you that high front side. See how that front elbow comes up. Helps him hide the ball, creates a little deception, and then got a funky little follow through with the leg.
Strickland punched a door, and it was with his pitching hand. Typically, a pitcher will have the presence of mind to use the offhand. Base hit for Russell. So Addison has been on base 4 times in this doubleheader. That's the Cubs' first hit.
Been doing so much good work using the opposite field. Continues here. And got to be careful taking liberties with Puig out there. I mentioned Schwarber leads the National Leaguers, tied for the league lead with outfield assists. Puig is just 1 behind.
is Schwarber. 2 on and 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Big Ten battle.
That's right.
Michigan against Indiana here. One.
Still Hill in the 4th round of the 2002 draft out of Michigan.
He is a Boston native. I mentioned his walks. There was a period early in his career when he was walking people at an alarming rate.
He had a hard time harnessing that breaking ball. In 2007, at the age of 27, he made 32 starts for the Cubs, went 11-8 with a 392. And everybody probably thought, well, here you go. He's on his way in the prime of his career. In 2008 through 2015, he threw 176 major league innings.
That was a pretty good rotation that year, 07. Zambrano, Lilly, Hill, Marquis, and Marshall. As the Cubs went 85-77 and won the NL Central under Lou Piniella. Two balls, 2 strikes. Some sidearm action, and he just missed that outside edge.
A little sassy drop down from Hill.
Well, when you're 38, you don't throw as hard as you used to. You've got a few more things in your bag of tricks.
Time to break it out, too, with a slugger up there and a couple men on base.
At the end of the bat on the ground, they'll get 1, but that's all. So the fact that that didn't really get barreled actually helped Schwarber avoid a double play.
And a long backhanded flip there from Forsythe, and Schwarber busting it down the line. So he reaches on a fielder's choice, and Contreras over to third base.
Ian Happ had a tough go earlier today when 0 for 5. He's playing right for Hayward and batting 8. Runners at the corners with 2 down.
I think he would be in pitch around mode here with Montgomery on deck.
Another cool story from tonight. Stephen Brault, Pirates reliever, sang the national anthem before their game tonight.
Shades of Dwight Smith.
Swing and a miss. Tony Beasley, I believe, has done it.
Yeah, Brault was a theater major, wasn't he, at Regis University?
Sounds right.
He's in a band back in Sandusky. Just poke one into right here. A play. Outfield alignment is interesting here. Puig towards the line and right, and really shallow. guess if he's assuming Happ, because he's an 8th place hitter, can't hit it over his head. Certainly capable of doing that. Hit the ball in the air in that direction very often from the right side.
Three and 2 to Happ. Bellinger still holding Schwarber, who will go with the pitch. And Bellinger with a great effort. That ball drops foul. Didn't look like he had any sort of chance, and he almost got it.
Yeah, well, we talked about his athleticism. He's got speed. He plays center field as well as first base. He got turned around quickly on that ball. This would have been a 10 had he made this play.
Play behind the runner. And had he been playing behind Schwarber before, he might have been able to catch that ball. Missed high for ball 4, and it will be Montgomery. Mike 1 for 8 with a walk and a run scored this season.
Hey, look at that. Remember our keys to the game? Full Monty.
Here we are.
The bases full. And we got out of the bases full situation last inning.
You still haven't seen that movie, have you?
No.
Gotta see it. And when you do see it, you're going to kick yourself. Say, why did it take me so long? I mean, it not only is it great, but I think I know your sensibilities. It's a movie you, in particular, will love.
I will watch it.
One and 2.
This is a good one to spread out a little bit, choke up a little bit more. Just try to flip one over the infielders.
Still 1 and 2. Both pitchers getting a shot at the plate with 3 men on. Hill struck out looking. Montgomery, barehanded play by Hill to get out of it. That's bad luck for Montgomery. Montgomery or Monty leads them full, and we're still scoreless after a couple of innings.
Wow, today's the big day. I can't believe that it's finally here. From the first day we met, I knew I wanted to marry Lisa. She's amazing in every way. I had to find the ring that matched her beauty, and I knew I would only find it at Necker's. The diamond and setting they helped me pick out is perfect. Now, all I have to do is pop the question. She said yes. She loves the ring, and it's all because I went to Necker's. Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt. Give to the one you love.
No matter where you are in life, Goods has furniture to fit your style and your budget. Whether you're buying your first home, expanding your family, or just want something new, I think we have something for everyone, and it's on sale every day, so you can always be sure you're getting the best value. This is what I think is so wonderful about Goods. Not only is the selection great, but the prices are great too. I invite you to visit the furniture destination of the Midwest at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Will that be all, ma'am? Yeah, that's it.
One scratch on a Willy Wonka golden ticket from the Illinois Lottery could be worth $500,000, plus a second chance at up to $1 billion. Play today.
Classes start soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
Wake up tomorrow morning with ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Terrell Brown, Tanya Babich, Roz Varon, and meteorologist Tracy Butler. Get you ready for the week. The latest news, weather, and traffic.
Sweet swinging Billy Williams from Whistler, Alabama. Celebrating his 80th birthday. Turned 80 on Friday. The Cubs were on the road, and the crowd here serenading him with happy birthday. Let's check in once again with Dion Miller.
Yeah, the crowd serenading him and the Cubs celebrating as well. They had these T-shirts made. Pretty cool. Each one of the players had these on before and after game one today, and still continue now. Even got one for myself. Mr. Williams, definitely worth celebrating as he reaches such a great milestone, Len.
Ron Sano called him Whis. Man from Whistler. And we'll see him a little later on tonight. And a strike on Hernandez. And it is low, 1-1. Montgomery had to work hard to get through the second unscathed, which he did. They had the bases loaded with nobody out.
It's a tough lineup to pitch to because there's dangerous batters throughout. They've got guys that strike out a fair bit, but power up and down the lineup. So Puig and Bellinger, they're 6-7 tonight, and they both hit for power.
There's a base hit. Leadoff man on for the third time in 3 innings for the Dodgers. I'm just thinking about Billy turning 80. He made his major league debut 59 years ago. Think about how the game has changed since 1959. It was August 6th of that year here at Wrigley Field against the Phillies. Sparky Anderson was playing second base for the Phillies that day. Richie Ashburn was in their lineup. Billy hit third, right ahead of shortstop Ernie Banks. There were no lights here. There were 6,400 fans on that day. The Dodgers played in the World Series that year here in Chicago against the White Sox. 1959. One and two on Matt Kemp. Kemp 0 for 4 in the doubleheader. How about this? When he was kicked out in game 1, it was the 17th career ejection. That seems like a lot. And he's been around a while. I don't have the active leaders, but I have to believe he's up there. Doesn't that sound like a lot?
It does seem like a lot.
High ball to right. And it's Ian Happ as Hernandez tags. And he's going to end up holding it first.
Pretty strong throw from Happ from back on his heels.
Let's take a look at the perfect pitch brought to you by Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy.
Well, we mentioned it earlier, a curveball the theme of the night with both these guys, and it's a big weapon for Montgomery. Really good touch with it. You can settle it over the back corner for a called strike, bury it down and in for a swing and miss.
So unofficially, and this is all managers, Bobby Cox holds the all-time record. How many times do you think Bobby Cox was ejected?
How many years did he manage? I'm going to say Bobby was ejected close to 200 times.
161 ejections. So maybe 17, not that many. Well, managerial ejections have gone down and will continue with more replay.
There are, I would guess there are a fair number of players that go their entire career without being ejected.
Bobby managed 29 years.
I wonder if big guys get ejected more quickly than little guys. If umpires get intimidated by big guys screaming at them. Although in this instance, Kemp, it wasn't a very outlandish display.
Right. 3-1 to Muncy.
Kemp's got a suspension he has to serve yet too, right?
Yes, suspended for 1 game for his part in the brawl, benches clearing situation against Texas last Wednesday. Had a home plate collision with Robinson Chirinos as Jim Hickey will head out after the walk. There was no indication of a violation on that play by either participant. They were ejected for the fight. Chirinos served his suspension immediately on Friday, but Kemp didn't think he deserved any games, so he is appealing. And speaking of ejections and umpires, sad news. Dutch Rennert, National League umpire from 1973 to 92, who had a great strike call and has passed away at age 88. Tom Hallion and Mud Grant with his Dutch Rennert impersonation.
Ronnie Darling pitching to Gary Carter. I was always of the mind that Dutch never called back-to-back strikes because it took so much energy to call one. Yeah, he was out of gas.
Dutch was born in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. In 1930, worked 3 World Series, a couple of All-Star games.
That particular technique of calling strikes, he said, came out of some encouragement from Doug Harvey and others to be more colorful. Have a little personality. It's mostly frowned upon these days. It's kind of fun.
One strike to Puig, 2 on, 1 away. Dodgers have had traffic in every inning.
Well, they're making them work for it here tonight. They're doing a real nice job. Not chasing that curveball.
Guerin on the left. He managed the Dodgers after Dave Roberts got kicked out mid-game. But he will not be credited with the win. And maybe Dave will buy him dinner this week. So thanks for managing our comeback. Big pitch for Montgomery. It's a strike, 3-2. Long look in by the lefty, and now Contreras is going to walk out.
Tomorrow afternoon, the Cubs and the Dodgers. First pitch 120, and up to the first 10,000 early arriving fans receive a Cubs cap presented by Wendella. For details, visit Cubs.com.
And a reminder, we had our perfect pitch earlier, brought to you by Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy, traditional German Weiss beer with natural lemonade flavor. And a taste that's perfect lakeside, dockside, or just plain outside. Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy. Welcome to the Liney side. That'll hold up for Almora. A good visit by Contreras. And 2 away. And it brings up Cody Bellinger.
Well, on the front foot off the end of the bat on a well-delivered changeup from Montgomery. So with the Dodgers, they're showing pretty good discipline laying off that curveball. Might have to go to plan B and mix in a few more changes.
Bellinger walked in the second. He's held his own against lefties. Oh, 0-1.
Very upright in the box, but lately he's tried to get a little more flex in the knees, lean into that backside a little bit more.
The Dodgers have had a knack the last few years of having players whose fathers played in the major leagues. Cody's dad, Clay Bellinger, Jock Peterson, the son of Stu, who briefly got to the big leagues. Swing and a miss. So Montgomery, with some good inning management, has kept this game scoreless.
Does that say monthly connection charges?
Again? Let me see. Other carriers pull the wool over your eyes, charging up to $20 per month per line for connection charges.
Unbelievable.
But U.S. Cellular has no monthly connection charges. Don't get the wool pulled over your eyes. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees, like connection charges on iPhones or Apple Watch.
Everybody knows rides. That modern Woodman Park has lots of awesome rides. But what people don't know is that before each game, my brother Kate and I personally inspect everything. We ride all the rides, check that they're all working properly, and make sure that there's plenty of food, because my dad says it's our job to make sure everyone has fun at a Bandits game, even if your brother has to take one for the team. That takes work stuff. The River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park.
Come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes. Better yet, come into Steak and Shake for hand-dipped milkshakes at half price during half-price happy hour. Weekdays, now 2 to 5 at Steak and Shake.
Two bulls were fighting. Bam, hit the truck.
I could feel the barbed wire just digging into the paint.
Another ding, another scratch. It'll just be another chapter in the story.
Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT pickups when you finance with GM Financial. That's $9,000 on this Silverado All-Star. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I was a good detective.
You were dirty then, and you're dirty now.
4 years seeing this stuff, I finally puked.
The Flash, tonight. How I Met Your Mother. Weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Comes batting in the third inning, top of the order against Rich Hill. Bryant, Baez, and Almora all made outs in the first inning. Curveball missed. You can kind of tell as he goes into his motion that it is a curveball because you see the finger off the ball. 2-0.
Fastball right around 89, 90 miles per hour, but that doesn't mean it's not a good fastball because of the spin and the deception. This is year 2 of a 3-year, $48 million deal he signed. Really on the strength of a 2016 season in which he made 14 starts with Oakland. And posted a 2.25 ERA, and then 6 starts with the Dodgers, had a 1.83. So it was a bit of a gambit on the Dodgers' part with all the injury history that he has had.
Hernandez makes the catch. So Baez will bat. He flied deep to right in the first inning. Dodgers put 3 infielders between second and third. Fastball at 94 strike.
Yeah, a little extra hop on the finish he got from 89 to 90. A little extra oomph.
A good bite on that curveball.
He's having a little discomfort, Hill, on his right hip, maybe.
Actually, it did look like he has both the index and middle fingers on the ball on that curve. A lot of guys will raise up that index. Boy, that ball hammered and caught Well, Baez with 2 good at bats, but he's 0 for 2 as Puig robs him.
Yeah, you'd like to see him be rewarded with that approach, give him some positive feedback, but unfortunately nothing out of 2.
I'm sure I've asked you in the past, did you ever deal with blisters?
No, I never did. Just on my feet from uncomfortable shoes, but never
No,
as
I'm
a
talking-
pitcher.
yes.
Yeah.
Finger blisters and guys who are prone to that. Kerry Wood dealt with it. Josh Beckett.
Yeah, a lot of the hard throwers, guys that really spin the ball. Nolan Ryan had blister issues. A lot of guys will soak their fingers in pickle brine.
And it makes sense if you think about the seams on a baseball. And you're really spinning that ball and pulling. You can see how the friction would tear at your skin. Forsythe has it. And Hill hasn't had a problem with the top of the Cubs order here early. And we're scoreless at the end of 3.
It's Summer Super Saver Days at Mills Chevrolet. Save over $16,000 off a new 2018 Silverado. Over $16,000 off with payments from $199 a month at Mills Chevrolet in Davenport.
Soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
There are so many great reasons to buy the Honda HR-V LX. It's the modern utility crossover with more cargo volume than a Subaru Crosstrek. And the exclusive Magic Seat for added versatility you won't find anywhere else. Find out for yourself why the 2018 Best SUV brand is perfect for city living or an outdoor adventure. Visit your Quad Cities and Burlington Honda dealers and test drive a Honda today.
Like carnival games with your gun and live ammo. No prizes, but free explosions. Exclusively at Davenport Guns and Davenport Shooting Club, where you can always find something new.
It's Summer Super Saver Days at Mills Chevrolet. Save up to $6,000 off a new 2018 Equinox. Over 100 to choose from at up to $6,000 off with payments from $98 a month at Mills Chevrolet in Davenport.
We're going to get into your mind.
This doesn't look like any magic trick we've ever seen before. You fooled us.
Penn and Teller Fool Us. Summer premiere this Monday at 8, 7 Central.
Famous Dave's caters award-winning barbecue delivered to you.
Tonight's 4th inning is brought to you by Four Winds Casinos, your entertainment escape.
Big waffle bowl with ice cream and maybe some M&Ms.
You know, it'd be good in there, a steak-em. Cook up a steak-em and throw it in there.
Frozen or?
No, cooked. You get the hot and cold.
Oh, man. The savory and the sweet.
Yeah, the savory and the sweet.
Forsythe 1 for 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mike's 1-1 pitch. Almora will not get there. That ball was put in a perfect spot. Leadoff man reaches again.
Constantly applying pressure so far. Mike has bent. He has not broken, and now he's got to deal with his leadoff double. The good news is he's down at the bottom of the order. Barnes and Hill both struck out last time up. Not a bad pitch, but a real good swing. Forsythe 2 out of 2 here tonight. Maybe starting to press for more playing time. A couple years back, he had a real nice year for Tampa Bay.
Barnes, key at bat in this game, called out on strikes with the bases loaded and nobody out in the second inning. That helped Montgomery get out of that mess. We want to welcome those viewers watching on Fox Sports Asia tonight. Great to have you with us. Happ in deep right, makes the grab, tagging and heading to third. Here's Forsythe, pitcher coming up with 1 out and a man at third base.
Yeah, Barnes puts pretty good charge in it and good concentration by Happ, reaching up to make the play. Hey, folks, stay ahead of the forecast this weekend. Meteorologist Cheryl Scott, Larry Mowry, Tracy Butler, and Phil Schwartz alert you first to changing conditions and severe weather. ABC 7 Eyewitness News, your AccuWeather station.
Infield in against Hill. Rich is just trying to make some contact here and get this ball into the outfield, but the first pitch, his feet were moving. He took a huge cut. Takes a strike this time on a curveball. So chokes up with 2 strikes.
Yeah, see, for my money, a pitcher for sure in this situation should be choked up the entire at bat.
And he got him. Let's check in on the Dodge out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Dodge. Visit Dodge.com or your local dealer today. They've gone to the 7th. Philadelphia leading the Cardinals 4-2. Milwaukee scored early and still leading in the 7th inning at Pittsburgh. The struggling Orioles have a 6-5 lead at Washington in the 7th. All 1 to Taylor. Huge part of their pennant-winning team last year. He was the co-MVP of the NLCS against the Cubs, along with Justin Turner. And he pulls that ground ball foul.
In a sense, returning to his roots, playing everyday shortstop now with Seager done for the year. Played a lot of outfield last year. He can move around the diamond. He came up as an infielder, primarily a shortstop with the Mariners.
Played excellent defense in center and at short throughout that series last October. Runner at third, 2 gone. Ground ball to the shortstop. Russell up with it. Montgomery gets out of it again. Dodgers 1 for 9 with men in scoring position.
There really is something for everyone at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois. I invite you to leisurely browse our 3 city blocks of refreshing styles. No hype, no haggling, just honest to goodness value, day in and day out.
This is Gemütlichkeit, the spirit of Wisconsin. Eddie feels it. Kim embraces it. Even brother and sister get along. Friendship, warmth, and good cheer. That's Gemütlichkeit, and that's Wisconsin.
In the Quad Cities area, there's pizza, and then there's Maria's Pizza, your best bet for authentic Chicago-style pizza. Treat yourself to a variety of gourmet deep dish masterpieces and other homemade favorites, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients available. Family-owned and operated, Maria's offers big city flavor with a friendly small-town atmosphere. It's a delicious slice of Chicago right here in your own backyard. Stop in, or better yet, call about our expanded delivery area. Don't settle for ordinary pizza. We'll see you at Maria's Pizza in Kelowna.
The law is not all black and white. There are always shades of gray. If driver's license issues have caused you to walk instead of ride, I'm attorney Jack Schwartz. I can help you restore your driving privileges. Call me now at 793-HELP or 1-800-798-ATTORNEY.
There really is something for everyone at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois. I invite you to leisurely browse our 3 city blocks of refreshing styles. No hype, no haggling, just honest-to-goodness value, day in and day out.
In war, you have to do the wrong things for the right reasons.
I did everything I could.
It wasn't enough.
The 100, all new tonight on the CW.
The Cubs visit the Reds Saturday at 3 on the Quad Cities CW.
This father-son moment is brought to you by Sport Clips Haircuts. Check in online at sportclips.com/check-in and claim your spot today at any of the over 90 Chicagoland locations. Huge crowd at Wrigley Field tonight. Scoreless tie. Dodgers 4, Cubs 3 earlier today in the makeup game. They'll wrap up the series tomorrow, and then the Cubs will hit the road again. Look at the home run leaders. Brought to you by Toyota. Tested, trusted Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. So Anthony Rizzo just a handful of homers away from jumping into the top 12. And might make it into the top 10 by season's end. In Cubs franchise history.
Real challenge to stay back on that curveball.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Anthony claiming he got a piece of it and it hit the dirt.
He may have just
I think
brushed
he
that
called
ball.
a foul tip, didn't he? It looked like Gorman called foul tip.
Oh, yeah, okay. He got it before it got the dirt.
See, I don't think he did. Yeah, he called foul tip.
Yeah. I didn't think so originally, but that last look, I thought he got his glove on it before it hit the dirt.
1-0 on Contreras' second strikeout for Hill. Curved him on the outside. 1-1. Sharply hit grounder right to Taylor.
Cub fans, everybody in. The best place to spend your summer weekends is Wrigley Field. Plan now and get tickets to weekend matchups against the Reds, Cardinals, and Padres. And support your Cubs on their way to another division title. Visit Cubs.com and place your orders today. It won't be easy. More rewarding when it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Some interesting notes on Rich Hill's starts. September 10th, 2016, he was pulled during a perfect game. 7 innings, 89 pitches. Third start following a long DL stint due to blister problems, so Dave Roberts didn't want to push it. Last year, August 17th in Pittsburgh, perfect into the 9th, no hitter into the 10th. He lost 1-0 on a Josh Harrison leadoff home run. The first pitcher ever to lose a no-hitter on a game-ending homer. The perfect game ended on an error in the 9th. That was an all-time first. First starter to lose a game in which he gave up 1 hit, no walks, and struck out at least 10. So under the hang with him in the baseball encyclopedia is his picture and that night. Puig will make the grab, and we're scoreless as we head off to the 5th inning on a nice night here at Wrigley.
The new Honda Accord is the 2018 North American Car of the Year. That means Accord is the best car in America. It's also Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com overall best buy, making it the best deal in America. And right now, lease the award-winning Honda Accord starting at just $249 a month or 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers. So for big deals on the American-built Honda Accord, see your Quad Cities Burlington Honda dealer today.
Will that be all, ma'am?
Yeah, that's it.
One scratch on a Willy Wonka golden ticket from the Illinois Lottery could be worth $500,000, plus a second chance at up to $1 billion. Play today.
There's an old saying, you only have one life to live, so I'm making the most of mine. I enrolled at Blackhawk College. The advisors helped me register for classes, and financial aid made it affordable. And my instructors really cared about my success.
Whether your next step is learning new skills, changing careers, or working toward a bachelor's degree, Blackhawk College has the program that's right for you. Registration for fall classes is going on now.
Call our advisors today or visit us online to get started. Blackhawk College was my next step. Make it yours.
Tomorrow at Checkers, the 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at Checkers. The 69-cent All-American Cheeseburger. Tomorrow only at any one of the Quad Cities Checkers locations.
We're going to get into your mind.
This doesn't look like any magic trick we've ever seen before. You fooled us.
Penn and Teller Fool Us. Summer premiere this Monday at 8, 7 Central.
Famous Dave's caters award-winning barbecue delivered to you.
It was 2 years ago today that Wilson Contreras belted his first major league home run in his first major league at bat. What a memorable moment for him. And this week, when early All-Star votes were released, Wilson sits second among catchers, second only to 5-time All-Star Buster Posey. No surprise to Joe Madden, who said that the way Wilson has learned to control the game from behind the plate, he's just a different cat. And he hasn't even taken off yet, reminding us how hot Wilson was at the end of last year. The reason they were winning games in August and September. So no surprise his popularity continues. He's just about 90,000 votes behind Posey and plenty of time to continue voting. You can continue doing that until July 5th. And you know what they say, Len and JD, everybody in.
That's right. And yeah, you can vote a bunch. The last update, Rizzo second at first base. Baez, a runner-up at second base. Bryant trailing Nolan Arenado at third. Addison Russell third at short. Dion mentioned Contreras behind Buster Posey. And Jason Hayward, Kyle Schwarber, Ben Zobrist, 7, 8, 9 among outfielders. And yeah, Albert Almora Jr. did not make the ballot. But here's the thing about that. I'm guessing he wouldn't have been voted in as a starter. He can certainly make it as a reserve. That's very much in play.
Yeah, players
Not
vote.
that he's banned from being in the All-Star game. It's just that he won't be voted in by the fans. He'll come in and he'll make the catch. I'm a little worried Montgomery gets the leadoff man. His MO had been to let that guy get on and then get out of it. Hernandez wants to see a replay.
Oh, Hernandez had a pretty good pitch to hit it hard. Right at Almora.
Kemp without a hit today. That has been rare this year. Started the day leading the National League in hitting. He was at 338, now at 330. As he hits a ground ball to Russell. Let's go back 6 days. Dodgers hosting the Rangers.
Kemp headed for the plate. Mazara's throw up the line. And he is out.
So that little shove there.
It was the post-collision nudging that got things started there.
There weren't punches, there were pushes.
Yeah. Well, there's always extra adrenaline on a play like that. Everybody's charged up a little bit.
See, I think that's kind of just an automatic one-game suspension for the two guys who start a benches clearing situation, even though I think that specific situation it probably didn't really warrant.
Yeah, if you could action. Clearly, and he'll have his opportunity in his appeal to make his case. But it looked like he might have given a little shoulder to Chirinos there. They got tangled up a little bit after the, I'm talking about after the collision. Clearly, he gave him plenty of shoulder at the initial collision.
For the middle, by his backhands. He got him!
Pretty.
Oh, what a play. That's just what he does. 0-0 in the fifth.
It's Extreme Switch and Save. Trade in your satellite and slow internet bill for a way better deal.
Check your mail because we're sending you extreme discounts. Experience faster internet and Wi-Fi up to 1 gig. Stream live TV on any device in your home with TiVo. Watch your shows on demand or on the go with TV everywhere. TV, internet, and phone bundles start under $50 a month for a year. Plus, get a free internet speed boost and showtime. Check your mail and call 800-SIMPLIFY today.
America's Best Value Summer Event is going on now at Courtesy Kia in Moline. Right now, you can choose Optima or Soul for just $149 a month. Take home 2 Kia Fortes for just $222 a month total. Or just take one if you don't need 2. This Sorrento is $169 a month. Or drive this Sportage or Nero for just $179 a month. And they all come with America's Best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. America's Best Value is at Courtesy Kia in Moline.
Like carnival games with your gun and live ammo. No prizes, but free explosions. Exclusively at Davenport Guns and Davenport Shooting Club, where you can always find something new.
Does that say monthly connection charges?
Again? Let me see. Other carriers pull the wool over your eyes, charging up to $20 per month per line for connection charges.
Unbelievable.
But U.S. Cellular has no monthly connection charges. Don't get the wool pulled over your eyes. U.S. Cellular has no hidden fees, like connection charges on iPhones or Apple Watch.
I fight for every step I take.
I want you to come play for me.
This is your way out.
All-American. Wednesdays this fall on the CW.
The Simpsons. Weeknights at 6:30 on the Quad Cities CW.
Still looking for the first run of the night. Kyle Schwarber takes a strike against lefty Rich Hill.
He worked hard in the second, did Hill. Left the bases loaded.
He's retired what will be now 8 straight.
Keep up with everything Chicago. Join Ryan Cheverini and Val Warner for Windy City Live weekdays at 1 on ABC 7. You'll smile so much your face will hurt. Hey. They get engaged? That looks like an engagement right there. All right, that's justified then.
Strike to Happ. Ian walked in the second inning. Playing right field here in game 2. Yeah, Hill getting comfortable out there, and you hope same goes for Mike Montgomery, who just worked his first 1-2-3.
You referenced the near perfect game, the shutdown games. He's capable of getting on a roll like this.
Foul tip, strike 3. Tonight's hot and cold players are brought to you by Plumbers 911. Call day or night at 1-833-PLUM-911. Plumbers 911. Your plumbing connection. That's PLUM 911.
Rough go for Chad Bettis of late. Sean Newcomb, a young lefty, he'll probably be in that all-star game the way he's going. $189 over his last 9 starts. And, the Braves they're not cratering. They got off to that great start. People thought that maybe they would fold. They have not.
Braves are in Toronto, leading the Jays 8-4 in the 8th. Rockies hosting the Mets tonight as Montgomery strikes out. 10 straight sent down by Rich Hill. Cubs nothing, Dodgers nothing after 5.
G&G Retailers is about service. We take the time to make sure you get the proper firearm or accessory for your needs and offer a full line of gunsmithing services. G&G is about safety, offering NRA certified Iowa permit to carry classes to make sure you know how to safely handle and maintain your firearms. But most of all, G&G Retailers is about family tradition. We've been in business for over 30 years and now 3 generations. G&G Retailers, 1 block south of Division and Locust in Davenport, Iowa.
With interiors carved from centuries-old naturally felled trees and reclaimed barnwood, the Treehouse Pub and Eatery offers a unique and relaxing atmosphere to grab a bite and hang out with friends. We feature fresh-grown organic produce from local growers. Build your own salad or try an authentic wood-fired pizza, a selection of prime rib burgers, or one of our many other menu options. And to quench your thirst, choose from one of our 75 ice-cold beer options. We'll have you feeling like family in no time. So grab your friends and head to the Treehouse Pub and Eatery in Bettendorf today.
2 bulls were fighting. Bam, hit the truck.
I could feel the barbed wire was just digging into the paint.
Another ding, another scratch. It'll just be another chapter in the story.
Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT pickups when you finance with GM Financial. That's $9,000 on this Silverado All-Star. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC 7 is being brought to you by Dodge. Visit Dodge.com or your local dealer today. By U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us. By the all-new Chicago Northside Toyota. You're going to like buying a car this way. And by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. The save of the game is brought to you by Feldco. Right now at Feldco, save big. Free installation on all windows, siding, and doors. Call 866-4FELDCO today. El Mago doing his thing to get Muncy to win the 5th.
It has not been a real heavy ground ball night for Montgomery. Normally would see, and it's Russell and Baez out there, 2 of the best in the business in the middle of the diamond.
Curveball bounced to the shortstop, Russell. Puig is retired.
In that ground ball groove, 3 in a row. The athletic thing is in the DNA of Mike Montgomery. His dad played college ball and then coached Mike in high school at Hart High in basketball. Mike was contemplating a scholarship in hoops to Cal State Fullerton. Opted to sign with the Royals. His mom played college softball and basketball at Cal Poly Pomona. Still holds records there for her work on the court, and she used to catch Mike. You know, yeah, it was just, out in the street, and he said he'd turn it loose. He'd throw everything, throw hard, throw curveballs. She'd say, "Is that all you got?"
He had a little bit of a temper on the basketball court. Took too many technicals and ended up being dismissed off the team. But his baseball career took off. See, he seems so mild-mannered. That's surprising. But hoops, that sport brings out a side of certain people that you would never know otherwise. Hockey and basketball.
Yeah, well, those are games where you can feed on the emotion and you can kind of let it flow. Baseball, it's more about controlling emotion.
One of the last pickup games I played, this guy was just draining threes all over the place and trash talking and trying to pick fights with every guy on the court. And after the game, I said, "What's up with this guy?" He goes, "He's a pediatrician. This is how he has fun." Good bedside manner.
This is his Dr. Jekyll
in
to
your
Mr. Hyde.
face.
Yeah. Tells his 6-year-old patients the next day. "So I was raining threes on Casper, and boy, did I let him hear it." Say, "Aw."
Ball 4 to Bellinger.
Again, top of the zone pitch not there, so it's 2 walks for Bellinger to go along with a strikeout tonight. Now this is a combination they might play a little hit and run with Forsythe's ability to handle the bat.
In the dirt. Contreras with a nice pick. Tomorrow, John Lester will go for the Cubs. Ross Stripling, who has been a godsend for the Dodgers with all their starting pitching injuries, he'll go in at 1.76 and a 6-1 record. Lester 228. So on paper, that's the best matchup of the series. First pitch at 1:20 here at the ballpark.
Could see another game just like this one tomorrow afternoon. It's 0-0.
Are you watching the World Cup?
I watched a little bit the other day.
Hitters count for Forsythe. And driven to right, but it's Ian Happ underneath.
I'm trying to remember who I watched. It was a red team against the greenish team, I think. Pretty good match.
How deep can you go on North American Soccer League teams.
Not at all.
The Chicago Sting. They played at Wrigley Field back in the early 80s. Eric Goodell with their new bullpen coach Mark Pryor watching. Runner goes, and he'll get there without a throw. He ran on a good pitch, a curveball. First stolen base for either team in this doubleheader.
Yeah, well, so it's 2 outs with the 8-hole hitter up. And they've got Justin Turner out on deck. Potentially hit for Hill. And normally you would think, well, the way Hill's going along, this is just a decoy. They're not going to take him out of this game, but he's coming off the disabled list. He's had all those blister issues, so he very well could be coming out of this game. So that means you have to take a little bit more of an aggressive approach with Austin Barnes. There's Hill, though, remaining an option.
Rolled into left. Here comes Bellinger. Schwarber late. Good throw, but just not in time. He did all he could. Austin Barnes makes it 1-0 Dodgers. On the throw to the plate, Barnes advances to second.
You can work the legs to go down and get that curveball. Good effort by Russell, as well Schwarber.
Boy, a slower runner, he's going to get him. But Bellinger really glides. Hill bunts. And the shovel pass by Montgomery gets him. So a 2-out RBI single by Austin Barnes, and it's 1-0 Los Angeles.
Times Tree Service has the equipment and experience to handle your tree removal, tree trimming, stump removal, and more. We are licensed, bonded, and fully insured. Call today for a free estimate from our on-staff certified arborist. Call 563-359-5673.
For more than 35 years, the Circle Tap in Davenport has been the place to go for fun with friends and the best ribs in town. Grab a seat at the bar and enjoy happy hour specials while you watch the game on one of our 10 TVs. Or bring the family out for a helping of our legendary ribs and mouth-watering burger baskets. Plus, you can enjoy our ribs all day long, 7 days a week. Ask for a seat on the patio, or better yet, rent the entire patio for your next event. It's your home for ribs and brew. We'll see you at the Circle Tap.
The law is not all black and white. There are always shades of gray. Recently been denied Social Security disability? I can help. I'm attorney Jack Schwartz. I've helped thousands of clients recover millions of dollars, and I can help you too. Call me now at 793-HELP.
No matter where you are in life, Goods has furniture to fit your style and your budget. Whether you're buying your first home, expanding your family, or just want something new, I think we have something for everyone, and it's on sale every day, so you can always be sure you're getting the best value. This is what I think is so wonderful about Goods. Not only is the selection great, but the prices are great too. I invite you to visit the furniture destination of the Midwest at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Times Tree Service has the equipment and experience to handle your tree removal, tree trimming, stump removal, and more. We are licensed, bonded, and fully insured. Call today for a free estimate from our on-staff certified arborist. Call 563-359-5673.
We're going to get into your mind.
This doesn't look like any magic trick we've ever seen before. You fooled us.
Penn and Teller Fool Us. Summer premiere this Monday at 8, 7 Central. The Cubs visit the Reds Saturday at 3 on the Quad Cities CW.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC 7 is being brought to you by the Lincoln Motor Company. By Insure on the Spot. For quality insurance you can afford, head to insureonthespot.com. By Lakeside Bank. Personal customized banking. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. and by Auto Barn Alfa Romeo in Evanston. For the largest selection on new Alfa Romeos, shop the Auto Barn Alfa Romeo in Evanston.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
Cubs trail 1-0. Chris Bryant had a go-ahead 2-run double in game 1. Doubled twice, in fact. He's 0 for 2 in this one. One key for Hill is the top of the order has done nothing to this point. Top 4 hitters combined 0 for 8.
Cubs the last week or 10 days are pretty sporadic offensively. Just one hit so far here tonight.
This very moment, he'd probably tell you he's thrilled already with what Rich Hill has done in his first start in a month. And he's trying to get 6 innings out of him if he can. Curveball gets him. And he's got a relatively manageable pitch count, 75 and counting.
Just a couple of strikeouts through the first 4, but starting to pile them up now as he's really gotten the feel for both the heater and the curveball. Here, people talk about how, well, I never made it in pro ball because I couldn't hit the curveball. Well, you know what? There's a lot of guys at the major league level that have a hard time with a good curveball.
Baez a good bunt, and he's going to make it. And Hill tumbling into foul territory, probably should have just held the ball.
It's a smart play. We've seen that delivery of Hill finishing to the third base side, sometimes a little more extreme than others. This time he's able to right the ship and try to make a play here on Baez, but there was really none to be made. And Javi does a little correction here to get in the lane so he's not called out for that. Almost stepped on the baseball. Be sucking gas right about now after that sprint down the first base line at his own attempt to deliver a bunt base hit, and now sprinting off the mound to try to make a play on Baez, and that's why Barnes is out there, just to buy him some time to catch his breath.
Looked like a quick peek toward his dugout, as if to say, I got it. There's action in the Dodger bullpen. Albert Almora with a man on and 1 out. Well, the Dodgers getting the lead in large part because of Cody Bellinger's stolen base, and that has been a big part of Baez's game here lately. He's got 12 to lead the team and has tied his career high in that department.
Barnes has got 2 of 9.
Two to Albert. He is available as a write-in candidate for the All-Star game. And on the year hitting .320. Slide step 0-2. Bounce to third. And they only get the man at second. That's Baez.
It's the kind of game where every little play takes on added significance. Close but safe.
Almora now the runner at first base. Sidearm strike. So a 10-game RBI streak at home. Pretty rare for a Chicago Cub since the RBI became official in 1920.
More or less of a threat to run than Baez. Still using that slide step from time to time, and that's the key. You don't have to do it every pitch, but a couple throwovers, occasional slide step, make it tough for the base runner to get a read. Brazil-Switzerland is the match that I saw the other day, by the way. 1-1 final.
Inside for a ball, 2-1. Forsythe about as deep as a second baseman could ever play. Contemplate throwing out a guy at first. Jam shot foul. Indians beat the White Sox 6-3 tonight in Cleveland. Yankees over the Mariners 7-2 a final. That'll get in there, and Almora will make the turn. Puig's throw is late. First and third for Contreras.
Hill's gone to that drop down pitch just a handful of times tonight, and it's been pretty effective. This time he goes breaking ball and stays on the plate. And, the hope is with that drop down delivery that the hitter's going to leak that front side. The front shoulder will get a little wobbly, but not the case with Anthony. He hangs in there, puts a good swing on it.
Rick Honeycutt will come out before Contreras bats. Hey, the Budweiser Concert Series at Gallagher Way presents its second show this Friday, June 22nd. And featuring XRT favorites Big Head Todd and the Monsters. Come out and enjoy a great night of music. Tickets are available at GallagherWay.com/events. The runner at third. Rizzo is at first as Contreras steps in.
looked like Hill really battling just in terms of controlling his body with some of these deliveries. I think the legs are starting to get a little wobbly. Pitches with a lot of emotion. He's really battling out there. 38 years of age.
He pitches with an edge, even though he's not a hard thrower. Bounce to third, foul as that knocked down Almora. That's why runners take their lead down there in foul territory. You don't want to get hit by a batted ball in fair territory or you're out. And you don't want to get hit by a ball in foul territory because it hurts.
But at least you're still in play.
Yes. Strategically, you're intact. Call strike 3. That was a dandy of a curveball, and it might be the last pitch thrown by Rich Hill tonight. It's 1-0 Dodgers at the end of 6.
Wow, today's the big day. I can't believe that it's finally here. From the first day we met, I knew I wanted to marry Lisa. She's amazing in every way. I had to find the ring that matched her beauty, and I knew I would only find it at Necker's. The diamond and setting they helped me pick out is perfect. Now, all I have to do is pop the question. She said yes. She loves the ring, and it's all because I went to Necker's. Necker's Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt. Give to the one you love.
With interiors carved from centuries-old naturally felled trees and reclaimed barnwood, the Treehouse Pub and Eatery offers a unique and relaxing atmosphere to grab a bite and hang out with friends. We feature fresh-grown organic produce from local growers. Build your own salad or try an authentic wood-fired pizza, a selection of prime